possible, be referred to the President of the Senate before commencement of the day's sitting, and President of the Senate shall refuse to allow the claim unless he is satisfied that the matter is definite and urgent. If the claim, that's section 2 of it, if the claim is allowed by the President of the Senate and the leave of the Senate is given by at least 1/5 all the senators, the matter shall stand over until next legislative day. Can I?
I'm not sure if that is all you want to do. I think you have...
Notice shall not be dispensed with in the case of a motion in respect of any other proceedings for which notice is required, except with the consent of the President of the Senate and the general asset of the senators present. I so move, Mr. President.
You have my consent.
I am moving a motion in respect of the demise of the wife of the late Prime Minister Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, known as Hajiya Jummai Tafawa Balewa. And she was the last surviving wife of the late Prime Minister. Received the shocking news of the demise of one illustrious indigene of Bauchi State, who had contributed immensely to the development of both the state and the federation at large. Hajiya Jummai Tafawa Balewa. Note that Hajiya Jummai was last surviving wife of the late Prime Minister Alhaji Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa. She was born on 20th of May 1929 to the royal family of Bauchi. Also note that Hajiya Jummai was a devout Muslim and philanthropist who dedicated her life to the service of humanity and practical assistance to the weak and the less privileged. That earned her the nickname of Hajiya Mai Marayu, meaning the mother of orphans. Further note that Hajiya Jummai had been a bridge between different generations, which made her a champion in promoting peace, love, and understanding. Hajiya died at the ripe age of 90 years on the 27th of October 2019 in Lagos, shortly after returning from medical checkup from India. The Senate also received the Senate observed, that's the prayer 1, Mr. President. Prayer 1, the Senate observes 1 minute silence in honor of the deceased. 2, send a delegation of the Senate to condole the government of Bauchi State and the Emirate Council of Bauchi. Number 3, and the families of the deceased. And number 3, Mr. President, urge the federal and state government to immortalize Hajiya Jummai. Urge Hajiya Jummai with either naming a street or some school or something in her honor. I so move, Mr. President.
By Senator Adamu Mohamed Bukachua, I so second, Mr. President.
The Senate resolves to observe a minute silence in honor of the deceased. Those in favor of prayer 1 say aye.
Mr. President, when I approached Mr. President with this prayer, I had...
Senators Mohamed Adam Bulkachua and Halijika, both from Bauchi, to commiserate with families of the deceased, and also to pray that the Almighty God will give them the fortitude to bear the loss. One minute silence, please. May the soul of the deceased rest in perfect peace. Amen. Leader of